Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to a new game called Oddsparks, an automation adventure. This is a game that I have not played before, and I'm not sure how much we'll end up playing on the channel. It was just something I was interested in jumping into. I guess if you guys really enjoy it, let me know. We might continue, do a little bit of a series for it. But it was something that I enjoyed watching. I saw some people do the demos of it a while back, and it's now in full release. And so I thought we would go ahead and jump in. Just to let you know, the description on Steam says Oddsparks is a blend of automation and real-time strategy for both the die-hard fans of the automation genre and the automation curious. Explore a strange fantasy world, uncover the mysteries of the past, automate your workshops, and go on adventures with your odd and adorable sparks. So, what I saw, these biomes are very different that are showing here on the main menu screen. They're very different from what I saw on the actual. I just saw a forest. I've only really seen, maybe 20 minutes of gameplay, but you can see here, these are the little sparks that are running along these paths, and these are the different machines they're interacting with, and this is how you set up your automations. That's about as much as I know. I have not played a game at all. Other than that, I jumped in for about 13 seconds and started recording and realized that my microphone wasn't recording. So we are going to go ahead and modify our character, though. Looks like we've got some edit capability. Oh my gosh, she's got an eye patch. That's kind of cool. Oh, she's better yet. I like her. She's channel colors in purple. And oh my gosh, I just realized the sparks match her. I was wondering, the person that I saw playing, they were playing the standard red character, and the leaf was red, and I couldn't figure out why, because I was thinking leaves should be green. But I see even this, so this is a stumpy spark, and this is a choppy spark. That's probably about as much as I've seen other than crafty sparks, which we'll get into. But now they match me. That's very cool. Village name. I also didn't realize. I don't know what this does. Oh, I didn't want to see that. That's okay. We're going to do, I didn't realize it was random generation. I wish you could randomly generate a different village name. Faria. Do we like Faria? Sure, let's go Faria. I was going to name it Hawktown just because, I couldn't think of anything better, and that just sounds kind of dull and boring. But here we are. We're in town. And here's us. Oh my gosh, here's our little bloomers and socks on the wash line. It is a calm and quiet day, and you are relaxing on your bench. All of your daily tasks are done, and the warm sun gently lulls you to a midday nap. You dream of an adventure, of a more exciting life than the one you have right now in the frontier village. When suddenly, a loud crash comes from down the field and wakes you up. It looks like I destroyed this. Okay. Interaction tutorial. Clean up the broken shed. Well, in fact, we can clean up. It's clear that there's no way to fix the shed, and you begin to clean up the area as you clean the debris and shards of wood. You find a gleaming metal object in the middle of the mess. This must have been the thing that crashed into and destroyed your shed. Unsure of what it is, you pick up the strange metal object. It is warm to the touch. One person comes to mind as someone who can help figure out what it is: the divine researcher. I think we have the ability to gather these things, but I think, oh, I see. We've got a little timer that clicks down there. I think it just gives us, I think it's just like plant, yeah, it's not actually like berries. This is not a survival game. So it's not like berries that you need for food. It's just resources that you need to build with. And so those were just leaves. And like I mentioned, I've seen some people play maybe about 20 minutes of this or so. So there's a mini map up here. I was going up here to the Divine Researcher. He's located here. All right, Divine Researcher, talk. You need my help with a weird thing? I love weird things. Let me see. Oh, what if we poke it right? Strange piece of metal you picked up from your broken shed comes alive. It wraps itself around your brooch and staff, and suddenly a wealth of information enters your mind. Dazed, you look to the ancient tablet near the researcher and realize you can understand the ancient writings. The ancient tablet seems particularly wrecked, but you can definitely read some of the text. Something about magic, devastation, a spark, something about hope. As you relay everything to the researcher, the feeling of hope you read about warmly wraps itself around your chest. You can understand this? This is incredible, amazing news. Oh, you must look at the village monument for me. Okay, let's go ahead and pin that task. Go without me, I'll just slow you down. Come back and tell me what you find, you hear? It looks like we've also got an icon over here that indicates to us where we're going as well. because I don't actually see that on the mini-map. Oh, hey, a person just popped in on our mini-map, though. I just jumped off a ledge. I didn't realize that I was going to do that. All right, here we go. Examine. The village monument looms above you quietly and with the weight of its years behind it. You extend your hand and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. Suddenly, the carvings on the stone itself begin to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as writing appears and disappears. You can't catch all of the information. Something about being last accessed several million days ago. The word danger catches your eye. The monument is clearly more important than everyone has assumed. The words settle for a moment. Dangerous levels of corrupted aether detected. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. You can hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to activate itself, but nothing happens. Etheric cleansing failed. Functions locked. Connection severed. Cleansing routine recommended. Danger to life critical. Well, that sounds bad. The monument opens up, revealing a large number of small slabs of stone. One appears in the middle with a single slot and a single button. Okay, I'm mixing my lines together. And a single button. You should tell the divine researcher about everything you found. Now, I will say, oh, I got somehow into my inventory. I'm not sure how I managed to do that. The people that I actually saw. Oh, I can collect stone. I did not realize that. The people that I saw playing this, they were not at all interested in the story. I'm kind of a story person, so I enjoy reading the story aspects. So that part to me is completely new. So let's go back down. Divine Researcher. Hello, sir. Did you look at the Divine Monument yet? Tell me what you've seen. Don't keep this old man waiting. All right. Yep, we tell him. You describe everything you've seen when the village monument was activated to the Divine Researcher. The strange text, the slots that could fit an aether shard, how it attempted to perform a cleansing pulse but failed. The Divine Researcher's ever-present smile falls as he tries to digest everything. We've had individuals explore north, past the woodlands, and even past the mountains. The ones that traveled furthest returned ill and talked about how the magic, the aether itself, felt strange. Some had used the word corrupted. It would explain a lot if the village monument could clean corrupted aether. It did. It did seem odd that this place was so perfect for establishing a new village. Sounds like we should turn it on. Do I get a new task? Or do I just talk to him again? If you need an aether shard, you'll have to head into the woodlands. This will be the first time in a long while that anyone who isn't a bona fide explorer has gone there, and it can be dangerous if you're not careful. Normally, you get an aether shard by hunting animals, but I know that neither of us is much of a hunter. Luckily, you can also find them in his spunny corpse. Oh, and while you're there, there's an ancient shrine just outside. It has this kooky little golden guy on top. You should check that out too. All right. Good luck. Have a great adventure, you hear? All right, here we go. We can't talk to any of these people yet, though. They will give us quests going forward. All of these different people. But this is, like I said, I have seen some people play at least the demo. And, so anyways, we go through here. This is a spunny, by the way. I just realized how many eyeballs it has. So it appears to be, everything I've seen I saw on my phone. So a spunny is apparently a mix between a bunny and a spider, which, makes sense now that I think on it. Read. Of logs, I'll call them stumpy sparks. They're the first step in making it right. Okay. I don't know if I can actually change the orientation. I don't think I can. Or maybe I can. I'll just look at my UI in a second. An ancient stone ruin stands in front of you. It's clear now that it's less of a shrine and more of a machine. It glows slightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift to create words. Test start. Attempting to create one stumpy spark. Connection not found. Test failed. To reconnect, unlock function machine range 0. All right, let's see. We do have map, and we have L down at the bottom, which looks to be our quests. K. K's camera controls. There we go. All right, there we go. I went through a bunch of the controls and I stared at them, and it was really boring, and I didn't want to drag you guys along. So I did at least get. I didn't like the default button they had set for that, so I went ahead and I changed it to something that's comfortable. Ancient waypoint. Ancient waypoint stands in front of you. It glows slightly in your touch. Okay, waypoint, an active connection not found. Okay, fine. All right, you, sir, are a spunny. But we need to find. I don't think we can do anything with these guys. No. So I don't have the ability to interact with them, and I don't think I can jump. Oh, I can climb though. Okay. Okay, apparently this is how you actually toss your little sparks once you have them, but we don't have any right now. So we are currently looking for a spunny corpse. Oh, here we go. I was going to pause the video. Guess there's no reason to do so because here's some corpses. We're going to poke them with a stick, I guess. And these should be our aether shards that we're looking for. Let's get a couple while we're here. Looks like there's one more corpse here that we can go ahead and grab. Okay, perfect. Now, we should be able to... I can gather this. What is this? Is this just leaves? It takes me way too long to do this. This is what the sparks are for. Oh, wood. Convenient, actually. That's what the sparks are for. Because we are going to try to automate things. Makes sense. It's an automation adventure, after all. All right, we need to unlock machine range 1. I'm gonna guess. Go back to the village and assess the village. Yeah, the village monument. I think that's where you do some of the upgrades to the actual... To like the... I won't say... it's not really your character. It's kind of like the functions of the machines and such. So let's go ahead and let's examine. All right, machine range 0. Let's transfer... It looks like shift-click for one item and unlock that. All right, we've got machine range 0, unlocks all workstation shrines at range 0. One workstation will be unlocked. Okay, so we only have that one workstation. Okay, it looks like we can... Here, we have this. We can unlock a monument waypoint. You've unlocked the village monument waypoint. Cool. We can also put some leaves in there. Oh, fast travel. Okay, you can, select active waypoints and then fast travel. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's go ahead and put this in here. And quest overview unlocks the quest overview and the monument overview and help you to track your progression and unlocks. Oh, I see. It gives you an overview of how the quests are all connected. All right, and then we have one more yet we can do, which is a stone. Let's go ahead at the waypoint range. You've unlocked your first ancient waypoint. Yay. Okay, cool. All right, now, this stuff we need more stuff for before we can do anything. So, do we have to go to the researcher, or are we supposed to go? Let's go back just to double check. But then we're going to go and make some stumpy sparks. Hello, sir. Do I need to talk to you? You've unlocked it? Fantastic. Did you check out the shrine? What changed there? I didn't check the shrine. I didn't find one with a golden dude or something on top of it. I love my little character. Kind of looks like a mushroom. I'm just used to seeing the people play and they stick with the standard character, which has a red hood. All right, so let's get started a little bit here. We do have to find this shrine, but what we want to do... Oh, hey! Whirs into life. It seems to be running some kind of test and checking that everything still works. You will notice there's a stumpy spark. Suddenly, it spits out a rather strange creature into your arms. The shrine registers that the stumpy spark has been immediately activated as part of the test. The stumpy spark stares at you and seems ready and eager to receive instructions. However, before anything can be done... With a puff of magic, the stumpy spark turns into a wooden disc that fits in your hands. With the spark's deactivation successful, the shrine states that it is now fully operational, ready to be assigned sparks. The strange metal in your staff changes, and slots that can fit the discs appear. You place the wooden disc into the slot, and the stumpy spark begins to follow you. So, okay, here's some of our things that we can do. So the basic spark, this is the stumpy spark. It can't do a lot. It tries hard. It's a good listener. The most basic of sparks. Okay. Now, to actually get into our inventory... All right, we figured that out sort of before. You can see now that we actually have the spark. He's actually in a slot in our inventory, and we should be able to now throw him at things, and I believe he can start collecting resources for us. He's very slow, unfortunately. So what we're going to do here, while he does that, yes, spark crafting. I'm at least familiar with this much. It looks like I actually need 5 pieces of wood, and he's got... I do believe he... Do you put them in my inventory? For some reason, I thought you did. Maybe not. Yes, crafting. Oh, he did at least put one of them in my inventory. All right, can you continue chopping some wood, please? I need to get some wood so that we can build some more of your brethren. We have to also, I didn't realize, we've got another quest over here to harvest a pine sapling. Is this considered a... Oh, it has to be, because it says 1 of 2. Perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, let's just have you keep harvesting while I craft some more sparks. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and craft. And I have to hold this, I think. Yeah, you can see it filling up there. Now, you can see at the bottom, right below the craft button that I'm holding, it says spark slots. You can actually put sparks in here and they will automatically craft for you. But I just need to get this started and get some more sparks going. Perfect. Now I've got 2. Perfect. There you go. You guys, go get more. Now they can each go harvest their own tree. And I think we do have enough. We can make another one. Goodness, this thing takes forever. My guys are already done chopping their tree. All right, we've got a 3rd spark. Okay, while we do that, let's go ahead. And now this is where we can have them all fight the spunnies. And they actually take them out quite quickly. And they will continue until I call them back. They'll just keep, killing all of the... Oh, that's right. They picked them up for me if I let them go, and I didn't let them go. All right, good sirs. Get me some more spunnies. I need some more aether shards. There we go. And since I sent 3 of them out, they should all 3 collect one of the things. And here's something. Can you guys go get this guy while I go look into this? This is a chest of some sort. Hey, we got leaves and etheric pellets. Perfect. All right, can you guys go chop down a tree? We need some more wood as well. Okay. I took some time while we were wandering out and about, and I had them collect me some more wood. So that we can have them make some more stumpy sparks, because we want as many as we can get. So let's put in a bunch of wood. It looks like it stacks to 20. And let's go grab 2 of these guys, and we'll put 2 in there, and they will start crafting some more stumpy sparks. All right. While they do that, what is this? I don't know what that is. We have to find this shrine. Where does one find a shrine? These big trees are important, by the way. You can actually, these are ones you can set up logging stations on. And then your little sparks, they can chop wood. Here's an etheric distiller shrine, currently a remnant of ancient technology. The ancient ruins glow lightly under your touch. Sure, another one is not able to do anything. Okay, fine. This is ruins of a small ancient workstation. Okay. Since this is appears to be randomly generated with a seed that I randomly generated, I don't actually know where to find this specific statue. So we're gonna just look around a little bit. All right, still haven't found the shrine, the one with the golden statue, but we're coming back here. I want to get some more sparks, because these guys, they will help us when we're out and about. I want to try to get, you see, I just added it to my inventory and they just kind of like plopped into existence. It's amazing. I would like to get them going out and about here so that we can chop some trees while we're going, just odd and end resource collection, So we'll grab this and we'll grab these 2 guys back, and now we've got a whole little herd of little stumpy sparks that we can use while we're out searching for this. I didn't want to kind of go off and not have, the little guys to help collect resources. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen spider webs before. Those are spunnies. Those are forest spunnies, though. They're not field spunnies. Does that make them more dangerous? I don't know. It makes sense to me to send 3 of them, because then each of them pick up one of the things and bring it back to me, and then I don't have to pick them up myself. You are a crafty spark shrine. The ancient ruins glow lightly under your touch. Oh, yes, it's the same thing. I need machine range 1 for this one. All right, can we get you guys, some of you chopping? I'll put 2 of you on that, put 3 of you on the field spunny. All right, spark harvesting. Some objects are resistant to specific damage types. I don't think I asked you to do anything. I think they can't do these bigger trees, as I think oh, maybe I do have him. Here, somebody help him. And the rest of you go there. We've got chaos going on right now. I just have all of them doing their own little thing right now. It's amazing. Okay, we are still wandering about. I found another chest here with... these are some sort of like chests that you can get. I don't know precisely what they're doing out here, but I've got some more etheric pellets. All right, let's send these character customization. Sure. All right. I'm still just wandering around looking for the shrine. Oh, look, here's another one of these things. Let's go get you guys up there. Oh, hey, 40 aether shards. Now we can make, oh my gosh, if we get them to make some, if we get them chopping some trees, man, we can get some stuff made now. Okay, I'm not 100% sure if there's something else I'm supposed to be doing, but I did just see that it says I can complete the quest at the Divine Researcher, so I'm not sure at what point I'm not sure which of the actual statues I was supposed to be looking at, but I guess I must have found it, and I just wasn't paying attention. But it's okay, because it gave us a chance to get some resources. Now we just need to go back. Not this way, though, I don't think. We're going to have these guys start crafting us some more sparks while we're out, though. We're going to try to get some more of them made. I'm stuck behind a tree. And then let's go complete this at the researcher. Okay, I left 2 of the stumpy sparks behind. They're making me more stumpy sparks. Let's go ahead and see what the Divine Researcher has to say. You've unlocked it? Fantastic. Did you check the... Okay, yeah. Okay, the Ancient Shrine. There we go. Perfect. Oh, rewards. It opens 3 more people. All right, let's go. All right, you tell the Divine Researcher everything, especially the rather strange creature. So they're called sparks. You say, how unusual. Clearly, I have some research to do. They're quite cute. You should show them around. Maybe others in the village will... have something to say about them, maybe? All right, they'll spark some ideas. Perfect. All right, so you want me to talk to you again. Looking through my research, their sparks are entirely unique. First person to discover such a thing. Are you surprised this old man can actually do some work? Divine technology is my specialty, I'll have you know, and I've been thinking maybe we can recreate these spark machines. He grins, his eyes full of passion, takes out several pages of questions that he's prepared. Okay, so we need to deliver him a stumpy spark, 20 aether shards, and 100 wood. Okay, do I have to pin these all? That is going to clutter up my UI. I didn't read that. Oops. All right, so let's talk to some of these other people, because this is where we start unlocking some other technology. Little creatures are sparks. His eyes twinkles. You describe all the things. Pretty ingenious. I want to try making a logger that your little sparks can use. Perfect. So he needs logs, stone, and 2 stumpy sparks. Can I do this now? Let's see. He wanted logs, stone, and 2 sparks. There we go. He's done. Got everything? Yes. Check out the quest log. Okay, perfect. Complete. All right. Oh, look, here it is. Of course, since they're so small, they'll need a low table. It's done. Where one very important thing, you'll need a elephant carapace to build the logger. The carapace stabilizes the aether in the giant trees. You see, you don't really need to know what that means, but I've personally tried harvesting giant trees without an etheric stabilizer, and it took 2 whole months to regrow my mustache. You can find them from the corpses that are around in the woodlands, but for now, I'll give you what I have for spares. Perfect. All right. They harvested some stuff for me, so then you have another quest. Talking with the Divine Researcher, maybe there's a way we can get these sparks to not just harvest wood, but actually craft something with it. I'll need some materials. Now it needs 100 logs. All right, perfect. All right, so this should have, I was going to say, everything should be back. Nope. I want it in my inventory. So they got some... Also, don't take my sparks. All right, how many logs? It doesn't nowhere near enough. All right, we've got a quest for him. Let's go. All right, you. Weird dolls of yours. They follow instructions, right? You think they can carry stuff too? Deliver 3 stumpy sparks. All right, we can do that right away. I thought I had a bunch. I thought I had 8. Oh no, that's right. I left 2 behind. Works. They walk on paths. They even pick up from and drop off items to the buildings they pass. They only walk on the right side of the path for some reason. Here, let me show you how to make a dirt path. All right, we now know how to make a dirt path. The path tool allows you to build new paths and delete existing paths. Perfect. All right, so you didn't actually... Okay, try it out. Perfect. All right, so we need to build a logger. I think we already had some of these. Sure, maybe not. All right, let's grab my sparks back. Oh, you did take 3 of them. Can you give them back, please? I would like my sparks. And here's the other person that we need also. What do we still need for this guy? Ugh. Okay, fine. Machine range 1. We've now unlocked the Etheric Distiller Shrine and Crafty Spark Shrine. Perfect. All right, let's... Oh, item recycling. All right, here we go. Unlocks the Etheric Recycler at the Village Monument. I don't know what that means, but a Spark Rush single group. Appears to be one of these things. Unlocks the ability to rush a single group of sparks into one direction. I don't know why you would do that. Sends all sparks of the currently selected type towards the cursor. Oh. Oh, so instead of chucking them individually, like if we get into larger critters. All right, good enough. All right, what would you like now? Spark thingies you found are rather cute. I'm sure lots of people come far and wide to study them, although our village is a little underdeveloped. We never had much of a reason to grow, but maybe we can do something so those who help you can help you study the sparks will come and stay. She wants some logs and some sawn timber. All right, perfect. All right, I pinned hers. We need just a lot of logs. We need lots and lots of logs, but let's get back in here and see how many sparks the guys have crafted while we were here. I would like there to be about 1 million, but it only took like 20 wood, so. All right, we're back to 6 now. Let's put them, let's get them following, and then I believe what we need to do now. Okay, that took me a hot second. All it was giving me was paths. All right, so we need 10. Okay, I just used most of my wood making sparks. Let me grab 10 wood. All right, now that we have the wood that we need, I was getting confused at the build menu. I had to hit to build to go into it twice. I now have enough stuff. It looks like we need the carapace plus 10 logs and 5 stone. And now we should be able to build this guy. To rotate, how do we rotate? With the R button. All right, it goes on 90-degree angles. Do we want this? Maybe here. Okay, now we put, just like before, we put sparks, not that way though. We're going to put some sparks into here and they should start now chopping the tree down, which is automatic production of logs. And then what we need to do here is we're going to change this to pathing. And this is the output slot for the logs. And then we're going to bring this down here. Oh wait, this is the output slot. Where is the input slot? Let's cancel all of that. I should have had this the other direction. Can I rotate you? Perfect. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and let's make a pathway from here to here. And I guess here. All right, now all we should need to do is you throw some sparks on here. They already mentioned that they only walk on the right side of the path. So they're going to come down here and loop around. So they should start grabbing some logs now though, and they'll bring them down here and they'll put them in this thing for this guy's to start making stumpy sparks. So as long as we keep this filled with aether shards, they should start supplying all the logs we need for this. So let's go ahead and let's just throw everybody on here for now. Let's get ourselves a bunch of stumpy sparks going. All right, we have everything done for our first production line for the quartermaster. Let's go ahead and we'll get some sparks out and we will keep these guys going. We're going to keep them going while we run back into town because I think that what we're going to need here, which way's town? Just it over here. What we're going to need to do here is we're going to have to get some crates that they can take things in. I can't get them back. This is how you recall your sparks, do you? All right. So are you the one? You've got a check mark over your head. Is this you? Are you the one? Yeah, there we go. He gives us now a barrel and a shed. All right. Nice. Here, I made some storage buildings for you and the sparks. Thank you. All right, what do you have next? Oh, nothing. Okay. All right, well, let's just go get ourselves a bunch of stuff. So the barrel is one of the things. It's we want the sparks to start dropping off some of the logs into barrels so that... Yeah, see, they're starting to wrap around now. They've got nothing. They're going on this side too with they have nowhere to put the logs because the thing is full. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a barrel as soon as we have enough wood. All right, here we go. And then we'll have them put any logs that don't fit in the machine as they go around. They'll just put anything left into there. How's that sound to you guys? Perfect, perfect. All right, this should be able to continue going for a little while now. And there should be a bunch more sparks in here, which we will grab. And we're going to get out and about and start looking at some other things. Oh my gosh. That's a bee-elephant. I don't think that we're prepared to take that thing. Was huge. I'm assuming it's part bee and part elephant. That's why it's called that. It's amazing looking. Apparently we're supposed to be able to find a corpse of one though, so that hopefully, what is this pile? Oh, it's just a boulder. That hopefully we should be able to not have to fight one of those to be able to get more of those carapaces. Oh hey, we found another shrine. What are you? Here, let's get some guy here. Everybody do something while we're waiting here. A carry spark. To reconnect, unlock function, machine range 2. Okay. All right, machine range 2 would have to be stuff in the village monument. And I don't have too much stuff unlocked there yet. All right, let's keep going here and see what else we can find. Oh, here's a chest. Yes. Perfect. This looks like slightly sinister. Oh my gosh, there's so many trees there. All right, here's another one of these things. Perfect. We're headed back down towards the crafty spark. I believe that is the next one in our, this is like where we found some of the dead bodies before. I thought maybe we would find a bee-elephant. Oh, hey, look. Free aether shards. We're headed to the craft. I think the crafty sparks are the next ones that are going to be on our trajectory. And it looks like, oh, we're just about there, as a matter of fact. I want to see what all we need to do to craft these guys. So this is going to be, oh, I forgot I unlocked it. I have a crafty spark. Cool. All right, he turns into a disc, and he's now in my pocket. Okay. All right, so these are going to require wooden panels and stumpy sparks. So basically, you start taking your stumpy sparks and you upgrade them into other sparks. So we have to try to sort of get them. I don't know how we're going to intermingle all these things together because they're a little bit all over the place, but we'll figure it out. All right, we're back. Looks like this is full. Yeah, it's got 10 sparks in it. All right, let's take one of these guys out and put a crafty spark. As a matter of fact, here, this makes 3.8 sparks per minute. If we take one of these out and put the crafty guy in, it's now 4.7. So you can see they're faster at crafting, which is obviously the intention. All right, how many do you? Oh my gosh! All right, that gets rid of this one. Yeah, or this one. I sort of almost gets rid of both. We can't do this guy till we actually get the saw bench. So let's wait here for a little bit and take care of two of these at the same time. Okay, I think I have just enough to be able to complete both of those at the same time. I put more sparks on that path too. I just have them just moving all of the wood right now because we need lots of it. And I still have a whole bunch of sparks in my inventory, so we're good. All right, it wasn't you, apparently. Let's go over here. It was you. All right, so we need to... You are who? You are the woodsman. So what did you want specifically? Did you just want the... Oh, yeah, you're just the 100. Okay, there we go. All right, he's going to give us the saw bench. Very nice. Perfect timing. Final design. Blah, blah, blah. They're not very smart when I try to give a complex order to one. They get confused. Yep, of course. It's all good. All right, so do you have another you apparently don't have one yet. All right, so the Divine Researcher. Here, what did you want specifically? I think he might be this one. He wanted a Stumpy Spark plus Aether Shards. They only take what they need, by the way. All right, let's complete it first before we take it back out. Yep, here we go. Boom. All right, there's no way of building this without the ancient bases. The piping is vital, and I can't quite replicate it, but I've also made it process agnostic. So the ancient bases are kind of those stone bases that we saw when we were wandering about. Means you can use it to make other types of sparks. I know there are more shrines out there, I bet you. A warm dinner that there's more sparks too. I always thought these statues were minor deities, but to think these were creatures. You just want Stumpy sparks, or you're giving me Stumpy? I'm confused. I don't know. Let's take everything back that he hasn't taken. All right, and then this is the lady over here. I can't do anything for her yet. Can I do anything here? No, all good. Let's keep going. I don't have sawn timber yet, so there's no reason to stop there. All right, let's get back in here and see how many more sparks they've crafted for us. Quite a few. I've got, well, I ran out of, it actually ran out of space, so it's now crafting some more. But what we need to try to start doing, I think, is maybe try, I believe, if I'm not mistaken now, based on what he just said, we should have the ability to build an assembler. Ability to craft sparks out of wood must be built on an ancient base. So we can move this around now. We're not limited to that space over there. Also, here's the saw bench. So I think we want to try to go over to where the crafty sparks are, which is right above us. And we're going to want to try to start, I believe, doing things here if possible. So we need to build a saw bench because we need to get wood panels. I'm assuming that's where they come from anyway. Do we have any of those really big trees around? Oh my gosh, we don't. That's awful. Oh my. Okay. All right, I guess for now then, let's just go back since I don't have a tree here where we could automate. I'm stuck on a tiny tree where I could automate the production of logs. Let's go back here and let's just get some sawn logs going here for this. And then we can at least, maybe we can go over and just start manually creating some of the sparks. Where am I going? Here we go. I still don't remember what this thing is. Oh, it's a waypoint. Okay. You need to put in fuel. Oh, leaves are fuel, apparently. All right, let's get you guys going on making... Let's get you guys going on making some planks. All right, let's go ahead and build. It just requires 20 logs, which I don't have, but there should be a bunch of them, I presume, in here. Oh my god, there's so many logs in here. All right, let's get those going. The refiners. How do we want to do this? What we could do is just have guys, we'll have Sparks take them out of the, just out of this barrel, right? I'm standing in the way, so I can't build another one. I want to build 2 of them right away, at least. All right, there we go. And then let's make some pathing. Here we go. And we will have it, I think literally, oh, you know, can they take stuff out of these? Also, I put them backwards. Don't tell anybody. I just realized this is the input side. All right. Let's grab you and flip you around. Grab you and flip you around. And I apparently also now have you in the wrong location. There. And okay, let's see if this works. I don't know if it does. I don't know if they can't take things out of the barrel. So what we'll do instead, we need to move the barrel, I think. Let's move the barrel to here-ish. And then we will build some pathway, and we'll have it... There we go. I think that should work. Yeah, they're putting it in here now. Now, all we need is, obviously, all the machines, they need sparks to be able to work. So they'll start making stuff as soon as they have stuff, and I also just took that out of my specific inventory. I would like to have 10 sparks always following me. Thank you. Okay, And then what we'll want to do is, again, we'll want to take, this is the output over here. So we're going to grab some pathing. And we'll bring it just, I guess, over to here. Put another barrel in. Okay, I think that's good. And then we'll put some sparks on here. I don't think we probably need that many, but maybe. I don't know. Alright, and this is getting us our sawn timber that we need for the other quest. By the way, it's really kind of hysterical if you actually look at these. If you look at the machines themselves, you see that this Stumpy Sparks, what they do is they roll back and forth. There's a button here that it's toggling back and forth. And this is the Crafty Spark over here. He is just beating the button with his little hands. He looks like a little wrench. It's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, guys, I chucked another 10 sparks on that pathway. They're so bogged down right now. It's amazing. Oh, goodness. Okay, I've got just sparks just out the wazoo moving logs right now. But I do have enough sawn timber so that we should be able to finish the quest for the mayor and check and see what all we need to do as far as the village monument goes. That was a birch tree back there. I thought we needed... Oh, I only brought... I have to keep... I can do one of these. Building presets. Sure. Okay. Create environments, preset bars with your favorite buildings and tools. Head to the build menu and open the presets menu. Pin buildings and tool... Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in... You want it. This, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. There you go. Amazing. I've never imagined you could get so much so quickly. Thanks much. We'll make sure to put this all to use. Everything's set up. Just need a little bit of available grease to finish the project. Do you think your sparks can help us out there too? All right, so now we've got a new quest. Village expansion, tier 1. All right. Finish the construction site at the marketplace. I don't know where the marketplace is, but we will figure it out. What about you guys? Do you have any more quests? So nobody else had any more quests, so I think we need to do this next. Throw sparks on the construction. They just need to build. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Look, their leaves are green now. Do you guys come back to me? You are mine. There we go. Hello. Those sparks of yours good at defending themselves, or say a trade caravan. We avoid disturbing wild animals, but sometimes they attack, and unfortunately there are occasional bandits. Maybe they can help. Hunt some field bunnies for me. You can find a lot of them in the woodlands. So you need... Oh, we just need to kill 5 of the field bunnies. Don't confuse them with forest bunnies, alright? If you attack one of those, the whole... Oh, glad I didn't attack any of those then. I did not know what they were going to do, so... Have you talked with the merchant? Yep. Call back your, you should call back your sparks from the construction site. I already did that. Next project needs sawn timber and wooden panels. All right, fine. But we need to be able to make wooden panels, so somebody has to be able to tell me how to do that. These sparks are silly. They keep walking the long way. They need instructing. Gives us pathing. Very nice. I don't have stuff for you, though. Okay, Divine Researcher. Found something about an unusual shrine. Always confused me because it didn't have a little creature on top. Don't think you found it yet, so I'll mark it on your map. Okay, perfect. Something about mantis stags. I don't know what those are. And you, sir? Wooden logs into sawn timber. I was thinking maybe we can give them something more refined. If you want to give me a hand. Yes, wood panels. Let's try expanding and see how little, how the logger and the saw bench work in scale. Woodcraft 2. All right, let's go back and see how we're doing with our log production. All right, guys, I added another saw bench here and I put some sparks in it. Now, select a recipe. How do we change the recipe? Do we not have the ability to do the wood panels yet? Okay, we need to build another logger, though, apparently. We'll go build a logger. Whoa, that was very aggressive. Let's go build another logger. Gosh, where are some of our other sparks? Carry spark. Maybe we can build one up here so that it's ready. How do we put a waypoint down? Waypoint. All right, we're going to go up here, me and my sparks, and we're going to build a, we're going to build the logger on the tree up here. As a matter of fact, we need some of you guys. I'm running out of aether shards. Here's all the machine bases. How close are we? They're all the way down here, unfortunately. What was this thing? Ancient waypoint. That's got a machine base at it as well. All right, let's go up here, though. Oh, gosh, there's that guy. Oh, I have to... Just dawned on me, I can't build another logger without his, Gosh, how's this gonna go? I mean, I got a bunch of sparks on me. I'm just afraid they're gonna die. All right, here we go. Okay, they're all stunned. I think they... Oh, no. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Ah! He's coming after me. All right, here we go. There we go. Call them back. Uh-oh, he got one anyway. I'm down to 7. All right, there we go. Oh, he's almost dead. Some of my sparks are also dead, unfortunately. Oh, that should be it. Yes, there we go. Multiple bags. Oh, give me some of those pellets. And a carapace. There we go. Now we have one to be able to build another logger. Okay, these trees are not in a great location. I can build one, but I don't think it's really usable until we get the larger sparks that can actually... Oh, we need stones. Until we're able to get the ones that can take down these larger trees. Let's grab some stone really quickly. A couple of you guys can get this guy. Also, I'm a spark short of my little entourage. Can they cut these down? No. There we go. Okay, let's grab some stone quickly. These are the bases. Let's just get you guys going in here. Everybody grab some stones. These are the bases, so we would almost need to run down to here. That's where the carry spark is. Maybe we should be building it over here. Or the crafty spark, I mean. Let's put it over here instead. All right, let's head over. You guys get him. Grab those things quickly. I think if I run away too fast, they don't pick them up. All right, and then we need our large tree, which is here. I wanted the one that was not quite so encased in. This guy. All right, we're going to put a logger onto here. Okay, there we go. The second one is built. We're not really quite ready to use it yet, but we're going to go deliver as much stuff as we can. We have to deliver a bunch of logs and sawn timber. So I want to get that done. An etheric distiller shrine. Oh, hey. There's the corpse it was talking about. Seems to refine an etheric pellet into aether shards. There we go. Let's put some sparks in there and get... That's an etheric clump. Some of these were used for... Some of them were used in the village monument. So I would like to... That's amazing. There were so many of those guys. All right, I don't know how many it takes for them to tear down that dead elephant thing. Okay, we have everything now. Some of those pellets are used in the village monuments. I don't want to put all of them in there, but let's go grab as many logs and sawn timber as we need so that we can finish some of these quests up. All right, let's see. The box must even be full now. All right, so you guys need... Oh, I've already got a bunch of that. All right, logs and timber, and I need a total of... Oh my gosh, that one's 160 sawn timber. But at least for these two, I need 120. I don't have 120. Let's grab a couple more of these out. I have so much stuff on me right now. They're going to run out of places to put things, and that's just going to be the way that it is for the moment. Okay. We got you. You are Spark Logistics, I think. So you're wooden logs and some timber. There you go. All right, here's the crossings and the splitters that you can use to, and also the crates. I think the crates are what the sparks can grab stuff back out of. And we need... Oh, okay, there's little pictures up at the top. So we have this guy, where we just need a bunch of sawn timber. There you go, sir. All right. Makes it a lot easier. You can create multiple settings for everything. I think of it as a recipe. You need a new setting in the saw bench. All you need to do is... Okay, this is how we get the wood panels. All right, my bad. For some reason, I thought we had that previously. Oh, you have another quest? You have some ideas. An item filter and a blocker. Very nice. Oh, you guys have more stuff too. Not you. But the divine researcher, apparently. Hello, what you got? What have you been finding out for the monument? Machine range 1, especially the etheric distiller shrine. We must try making... Oh. We can make one of these, so I don't have to... Okay. Let the shrine work for a while. Make sure to feed the lot, then tell me everything. I have to talk to you again. Waypoint technology. I'm thinking of making a device to send items to the recycler. Okay, fine. All right, let's go check the monument out really quickly, see what else we can unlock over here. We did at least have active sparks upgrade. What does that mean? But that apparently uses this clump. An additional slot in the active sparks bar. Oh my god, I can put 20 of them now? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, now all we need is a crafty spark, which we have one, but I kind of like him where he is, and it's some wood panels. All right, let's go back in with our like 20 sparks that we've got in our entourage. And let's go start making some wooden panels. All right, so what do you need to make wood panels? You need the actual sawn timber to make the wooden panels. Okay, so what we can do here, I think, let's build, not that. Let's grab another saw bench, and we will, here. Do I not have enough stuff? I don't have enough stuff. Let's grab some more logs. They will appreciate it if I take some logs anyway. Another saw bench. There we go. Let's make 3 of those, I guess. And let's put some pathing down. Right like this. And then I want to grab this thing and move it over here just so it's out of the way. We're going to build the new thing, the crate. There we go. Turn it this way. And now let's put some of these guys here. Some of you in here. Some of you in here. Oh, I need to set these though. You need to be making panels. You also will be making panels. And then you will also be making panels, and I need to put some sparks in you. Okay, so what we have now is just a whole lot of these. Let's grab a bunch of these and shove them in here. Okay, they should get things going pretty well. Now I just need somebody on this back side to be collecting these. Hello, I will have your shards. Let's make another path here. This is getting a little kind of weird as far as... Can they harvest this tree? Everybody just attack the tree, thank you. And we are going to go ahead and put, for now, I guess it's fine if we do... Whoops. Let's just put the... I guess I could move the barrel that I already have. There we go. And let's go ahead and put some of you guys on there. Perfect. Look at that. We've got production of wood panels now. Are they just not making... Is this so fast that these other two are like completely unnecessary? I'll put some more on the line then, I guess. I don't know if it's going to help though. It's... Here, have some timber. Start making panels. All right, let's grab some more sparks out of here. Put some more shards in. They can keep making us sparks. And I think that is going to be a great time for us to end this episode. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I kind of enjoyed the automation aspect. Not sure if it's something that you guys are interested in as far as, like, do you guys enjoy this type of game? It's something that I will definitely be playing. If it's something that you guys aren't interested really in watching, then I will probably just go ahead and kind of play it on my own time. But I thought it was amazing. Just the automation aspects of this, getting these little minions to kind of do our work. And we're working towards other sparks at this point, trying to get all the things. And hopefully, if you guys are interested in seeing it, we can do that in the next episode. So I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been Oddsparks, and I will catch you guys next time.